Hi, I'm Carl Wilkins from World Outside My Shoes, and a phrase hit me the other day like a freight train. I had never seen these two words put together like this before, huh? Patriotic empathy. Man, I read about it. It's the idea that our love for our country can be measured by our concern for its citizens. I read that, I reread that, and the more I read it, the more I was drawn to it. And I was thinking, what if we had a habitat, a greenhouse of patriotic empathy, where at the core we had respect, an environment where we can learn everybody's stories and empathy just begins to grow, connecting the dots between my story and your story. And then come on home, inclusion, a very natural process of respect, empathy, and inclusion. Just imagine what all could come. I mean, imagine the compassion, the trust, the collaboration. And now, during this time of COVID, and of course with elections coming up, concerns, a lot of concerns, this just seems super attractive to me. So how can we be part of building this habitat, this greenhouse? Well, back to the original quote. I got it from the website of Braver Angels. They actually got their name. It was called Better Angels when they began, huh? But Braver Angels brings together red and blue Americans in a working alliance to depolarize America. Yeah, that better angel. They changed it to braver angels, realizing the courage this initiative took, and it was borrowed from Lincoln's inaugural address, huh? Referring to our better angels. He made that address just a month before the beginning of the Civil War. I think it was like March 1861. And he was working to hold the nation together. And that's actually one of the many programs Braver Angels has. If you go and check out their website, I won't say much more about this one. I do want to mention the one that's going to talking about now, planning now, but happen after the election, with malice towards none. When I think about somebody who votes different from me, how do I want to look at that person? How do I want to talk to that person? Or maybe more importantly, how or will I be able to work together with that person? This philosophy to me is crucial. And a lot of people think, yeah, sounds good on paper, but how could it happen? Check this out. I don't know how many of you have been asked this, or maybe you've asked the question, is it really that hard to listen and speak respectfully when people we disagree with people we disagree with politically? Here's a real life example.
I'm Chris Peterson. And I'm Spencer Cox. We are currently in the final days of campaigning against each other to be your next governor. And while I think you should vote for me, yeah, but really you should vote for me, there are some things we both agree on. We can debate issues without degrading each other's character. We can disagree without hating each other. And win or lose in Utah, we work together. So let's show the country that there's a better way. My name's Chris Peterson. And I'm Spencer Cox. And we approve this message.
Yeah. Yeah. I, I just found that so refreshing. Somebody said, "Is that real?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's news report there, Utah gubernatorial race there." So, what are next steps? Well, I have three things I'd like to ask you to consider. One is there's a letter, a pledge you can sign. This isn't just a pledge for ourselves, which is really important because change has got to start with us, but also it gives an opportunity for meaningful conversation, something that we can share with friends, social media. A second pledge, a second letter to be signed, with malice towards none. And then the third thing I would love if you would see your way clear to this would be to find an alliance or even start an alliance in your area. It could be your faith group, could be your community education group, could be a civic group, could be just a group of friends that could start an alliance. 3 steps, 3 things. I'd love for you to do it right now. The links for these letters and pledges, and of course the website will be in the description. I really do believe that patriotic empathy is something that we can all come together on. I believe it. I believe in the heart of people. And I think that we would much rather be involved in concern for each other than malice. Thanks so much.